Today I'm going to teach you how to make a rain gauge. In the science section of your binder, you have this direction sheet. It says make a rain gauge. If you will find that, all of the materials you need, as well as the directions we're going to follow, are right here. You will also need a 2-liter bottle. Throw away the top. You need a pair of scissors, a ruler, some tape, a permanent marker. I'm going to use pebbles, but if you have big rocks or shells or even glass marbles, that will work too. And then you need to have access to water. You will need an adult for this when you cut your 2-liter bottle. Okay, so let's get started. The first direction says to measure up 18 centimeters from the bottom. So on my ruler, I want to make sure that I'm looking on the centimeter side. And I go up to where I see 18, and I'm going to draw a mark. This is where I am going to cut my soda bottle into 2 pieces. Okay, so if you have an X-Acto knife or a box cutter, that could work better. But I've got scissors in here, so I'm gonna make it work. Maybe. There. Okay, so I got a little hole in there. And now I can cut around. So now I have 2 separate pieces. Pull this one out a little bit. The second direction says to cut a flap 2 centimeters. That's about 2 centimeters big, 5 centimeters below the cut. And the reason for this is after you measure how much rain has fallen each day, you're going to need to pour out the rain that was collected so that you can remeasure the following day. So this time I need to go from the top 5 centimeters. I'm going to make a dash here, and it's only going to be 1 centimeter big, so only going to be about that big. All right. So I'm going to let's see, let's cut this side. Make my little mark there. My flap. This is why you definitely need a grown-up to do this. Don't want anybody cutting themselves. So I've created this little flap so that I can pour water from. Okay? Now, the next part is to add your pebbles or rocks or shells or glass beads or whatever to the bottom. This is going to act as a weight because you're going to keep this outside. And plastic soda bottles are pretty lightweight. All right, so I've filled up the bottom there with my pebbles. And then I'm going to turn the top over. This is going to help collect my rain. And then I am going to tape. This says use duct tape. I don't have duct tape right here, but that would definitely be helpful to have. I'm just going to use my masking tape. When I place this outside at my house, I'm going to reinforce it with duct tape before I put it outside, because it will be getting wet if it rains. A little bit more tape. Okay, so my two pieces are stuck together. We're on direction 4. All right, so we're gonna measure rain in centimeters or inches. We are measuring in centimeters. You have a graph on the back where you will chart how much rain has fallen in centimeters. So it's important that we use the same unit of measure. We're going to measure up 7 centimeters from the base and draw a line. That's going to be our baseline of 0. Okay? So let's do it right here. 7 centimeters. It's right here. All right, and so beside that 7, I'm going to write a 0 to remind me that that is my baseline. From here, I'm going to measure 1 centimeter and make a mark for every centimeter up to, we'll go to 6 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now I can mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are your measurements. All right. To use the rain gauge, we need to add water to the 0 line. That's going to be our starting point every day. Okay? So I have some water. I'm going to pour it in slowly to where I see water at 0. You guys watch and tell me when to stop. It's almost there. Almost. And if you end up accidentally pouring too much, I think that's perfect. Then you have your flap where you can take it over to the sink, you can dump it out and start over. Okay? The next thing you'll do is find a place outside to put this. You don't want to put it in a place where you know is really, really windy. You don't want to put it under a porch. You don't want to put it under a tree. You want to put it in a place where it can collect rain. We'll meet back here in just a little bit, or at my house. I'll show you where I'm going to put my rain gauge, and then I will teach you how to use it. So goodbye for now. If you have any questions, reach out and let me know. See you guys later. Bye. Go. So I was going to take my rain gauge to my house, but seeing as how it just started raining, I'm going to put it outside of school, and then I'll check tomorrow morning to see how much it rained today. I'm going to make sure I don't stick it under this overhang though. Ah!